Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Accrington career mode, where today we have ourselves jumping straight into a game against bottom of the table, well, I'm pretty sure they're bottom of the table, Port Vale, yep. Below us by 10 points, and then we also, in today's episode, have ourselves a game against Shrewsbury, who are currently just one place and 1 point above us in the table. So let's try and get ourselves 6 out of 6 today and see whether we can put together a decent enough performance to actually do that, like we did in the end of the last episode. And here we are at home, back at home finally for our first, actually I'm not sure if this, no it isn't at home. I completely got, that's 3 games in a row now that we've been away from home in the league. But anyway, let's go straight into it and hopefully put in a decent performance today and hopefully carry on what was a very good end to the last episode. So yeah, let's get into it, boys. Right, ball thrown out short. It's an interception, and again from Yarmaluk. And if he can find a ball here to Macau, he has, but it's a bit wide. And we'll play the ball back now. It's inside. It's Caden Jackson finally to bag himself the goal. 12.5 minutes into the game, and we are 1-0 up against Port Vale away from home. It's Caden Jackson. I'm pretty sure that's his first goal for the club. Macau giving him the ball back. Nice little layoff, to be fair. As you see here, that attack should have ended in a goal no matter what there. And it's played back into Caden Jackson, who smashes it into that far corner. Beautiful finish. Beautiful finish indeed. And for the second game in a row as well. Right, it's now with Garrity on the ball. Let's hope that we can just defend well. That's the main thing. Is trying to defend better than what we did in the end at the start of that last episode. As the ball gets played into the box, and that was only just wide of the post. Plays it up to the goal scorer in Jackson. If someone could make a run here, that would be perfect. Unfortunately, that was a decent pass if that had worked out, but unfortunately cut out in the end by decent positioning from their right back, their left back, sorry. And it's played a very good shot, but a good save in the end by Savin. Right, Holden, the man to whip this corner in for Port Vale. And it is going to end up in the back of the net, surely. No, somehow we've got away with that. And now Yarmaluk is the man trying to charge us upfield. Right, Macau plays the ball off back to Koike, who has some space again. Down this left-hand side, a lot of space indeed. He gets into the box, takes the shot, and it's not the worst of efforts at goal. Good save by the keeper. Can't believe that didn't go into the back of the net. Don't get me wrong, I understand that it didn't go into the back of the net. It was miles off, but yeah, that was very, very risky. And that's a good tackle. Oh, that's poor, but we've managed to get it back anyway. It's now with Jackson. Again, we can get a counter-attack going, and he's played a beautiful ball again, and it's Macau at throw on goal. Can he bag himself a second goal in 2 games? That was tragic, but it should... That wasn't a goal kick, apparently. That was a goal kick, sorry. And it's with Field in the end. We'll play the ball inside. Yarmaluk couldn't get the ball, and that's easy interception. Don't you dare tell me that Baba Fernandez is injured. My main centre-back. Hell no. Right, Koike to Macau. We'll have to whip this ball in. It's a good cross, but unfortunately not worked out. Field can whip the ball back into the centre. It's a good cross. And Caden Jackson, for the second time today, is 39 minutes technically into the game, and he's backed himself the second. Caden Jackson with his second goal of the game, and I'm pretty sure his second goal for the club. I might be wrong in saying that. He might have scored before, but he's managed to come up, bag himself a header there. He's a lot shorter than a defender, but he climbed for it well. And he had 2 cracks at it at the end of the day. He only jumped for the Field one, and it's in the back of the net, boys. Let's go. We'll play it into Macau now, who can try play something, and he's played it straight to Worrell, and an easy interception, or a decent piece of play there from Astley in the end, and it's a good shot again from outside the area, but a good save again by Savin. He did, but unfortunately Yarmaluk just didn't quite have the pace to get on the end of it. Jackson putting in a lot of work though to try and get the ball back, couldn't quite do so, but Koike now should be able to, okay, or not. Or not. Can you please switch me to the right player? And that ball is just wide of the post. Jesus Christ, that was an effort and a half, but it's just wide. And our main man at the back, Baba Fernandez, is injured. But Caden Jackson has had one hell of a game up front, bagging 2 goals so far today. Maybe he can get himself a hat-trick in the second half, hopefully. But, yeah, the big issue is Baba Fernandez being injured. Because I know when I've not played with him so far this season, it's been tragic at the back. Of today's episode, as the ball gets played over the top of Guest. He really should have been reacting quicker there, but Holden hasn't been able to do anything with the ball. Anyway, easy interception for Baba Fernandez, but he is injured, which is a little bit worrying. As I say, that Field should have been able to play a better pass, but Yarmouk has done very well to give the ball back to Field here, and it is a big opportunity at the start of the second, and it's a good effort at goal, but it's saved by the keeper. And we've tried to come in here, it's not really worked out. It's played over the top, easy head up for Guest to win, but Yarmouk in a lot of danger, but he's managed to get away with that one. Astley plays it over the top to Field, now to Yarmouk, who has done very well to wrong foot the defender here, and we are breaking free again, but this time Yarmouk just not quite got the pace. But can he get a ball into the box? He can, but it's not the best of crosses. Coyle gives it back to Yarmouk, and it's a penalty. Don't know what the penalty's for. I didn't actually clock what happened after Coyle made the header, but I think he might have actually came in and took, yes, 100%, come in and took Coyle out, and we've got a hat-trick to make it 3. I'm going to give it to Jackson to try and bag himself his hat-trick. He may be a worse kick taker, Jackson, but we're going to give it to him anyway. We're going to try and bag it. And it's for his hat-trick to get it 3-0. And he's pinged it off the post. Oh, come on. Right, Hamilton to whip it in from the left-hand side. It's a good cross again. And Astley climbed up for that one, but it's over the bar. And now it's inside again. Still decent defending at the moment, but they have started pinning us back a little bit. Good header clear from Fernandez, and now it's a chance for Field to charge up the pitch. Here we go. This is a chance for us, because I know he's got pace, and I know he can run with the ball, but he's took a wrong touch there. As I say that, Yarmouk, play that off. It's to Field again, takes the shot, and it's saved by the keeper. Yarmouk, if that was played a little bit earlier, might have worked out for him. Right, now Charlesy plays the ball straight into Hamilton, and we can have another attack here. He'll play the ball over the top to Jackson, who, that was not the best of passes, but it also weren't great from Jackson. Field now on the ball, takes it beyond his man, can dink it into the box. It's a good cross, and it's a good header, and it's saved by the keeper again. And the ball trying to be cleared here by the Port Vale, and they've managed to get the ball clear now in the end. But it's with Massey on this side. Not quite quick enough on the turn. As I say that, the defender definitely wasn't quick enough. And Field takes the shot, bags the goal finally. He's thoroughly deserved that for this game. He's been so dangerous coming forward. And getting the assist, he definitely deserved the goal for this one. I was panicking a little bit of which side to put that shot, but Field has managed to put it into the bottom corner, and it is now 3-0 for the second game running. And we have been very clinical today. Keeper probably should have been doing better at his near post, but it's into the back of the net nevertheless. That is full time, boys. A second 3-0 win in a row. Clearly that 3-0 loss has done something to us, because 3-0s in a row now. Field with a goal and Jackson with the other 2. Should have bagged himself a hat-trick but missed the penalty, but I don't mind because we still ended up winning the game anyway. And here we are for the post-match interview after that game. Let's see what they say. Why did you leave Adu out? At the end of the day, mate, we are playing well, so I don't see the point in bringing someone in if Jackson was already on the chance of getting himself a hat-trick. What changes will you make after the injury to Fernandez? It's a challenge for us. At the end of the day, he's our main man at the back, and we had 3 players get injured in that game. Macau, Fernandez and Guest all got injured in that one. And finally, we have a great win and a great performance from Jackson. I couldn't have asked more from Jackson today, exactly. And just got out of the game, out of that press conference. Macau is going to be out for 3 months with a broken toe. Baba Fernandez, thank God, is only out for 5 days, so he will be back for the next match. And Guest is also out with a broken toe for 3 months. So that's 2 big players that now we are going to be missing for this. Jill has said, just wanted to say, Gaffer, I'm really enjoying my football at the moment, so I'm not sure a loan is the best thing for me. I know you have to look for what's best for the club as a whole, but I wanted to let you know how I felt. At the end of the day, mate, I'm not going to be taking Savin out for you unless he starts playing badly. So I'm just looking at my options, and I'd rather you go out on loan. And not playing is good for not play isn't good for my career. Well, you're going to be coming in now anyway for Macau for the next 3 months, so you're all right. Right, so we are now in the middle of transfer deadline day, and we have an offer for Clifford Adu, but it is a loan to buy, and I don't want him to be on a loan to buy, so I'm going to delegate a normal loan for a year, 2 years. I don't really mind, to be honest. And after that, they've actually came back and said they've accepted a 2-year loan for him without a loan to buy, so that's perfect for me. Accept that, and he's out on loan. And on the last hour of transfer deadline day, we've just had an offer from Watford for 5.9 million for Joseph Field. Not a chance is he going to Watford. Not a chance in hell. Right, so we've got our first scouting report actually back from Ireland. We've got a couple of players here, but they're not the best. I might try and sign this man anyway. Oh no, he's 15, so I won't be able to. So is he. So realistically, don't really want any of those. And also, Adu rejected his loan offer, so that's great. He's staying at the club now. And just after the transfer window has ended, we've had an offer for Poli again for 380,000. Is all they're offering us for the young Italian. Hell no, is that getting accepted? Right then, boys. So for our second and final game of today's episode, we have ourselves a game against Shrewsbury, who finally we're back at home after 3 games away from home. Obviously, the last 2 games that we've had have been victories at 3-0 apiece. We have ourselves a game now against Shrewsbury, who now are actually only 1 point below us. After that last game, we managed to climb above them by a point. Let's hope that this one will take us 4 points in front of them. Guest, our main right back at the moment, because he was playing unreal. Now it's down to Elek instead of actually giving the game to Clark today, which I was originally going to do, but now it's going to this man here. So yeah, we'll see how he can play. So far he seems to be good on the ball. He's got some pace, he's got some good ball control. Not the best of crossing, but nevertheless we'll have the ball back with Field. Now can try and charge. Well, he's had a lot of the ball so far as Elek, but it's fine. Jackson turns his man, bags himself, nothing, because that goes wide of the post. Right, ball played long upfield. Koike goes up and wins the header. Now it's with Field on it. Can spread the ball out wide now. Back to Koike, our left back, charging up the field. We can try and switch the ball inside. Jackson has done well to give the ball to Yarmouk, who's done absolutely excellent. Oh, please, no! How is the young Ukrainian man not managed to bag that? But Hamilton's gone through, taking another one, and that's saved by the keeper. Yarmouk did so well then as well, and he's not managed to put it in the back of the net. That's so unfortunate for him. Right, Field now to whip this corner in. Back on corner duties. He's whipped it into a dangerous area, just not quite worked out. Yarmouk takes the shot, and it's a very good effort and a very good save by the keeper. Right, Shipley, the man to whip the corner in for Shrewsbury. Good header clear. And can Jackson get on the end of that? He can. He's intercepted it around Moore. And that was tragic from the Shrewsbury centre-back. It's now with our striker to take the shot. And it's into the back of the net. It was not the best of finishes there at all by any stretch of the imagination. But Jackson has managed to bag himself another goal. He has got 3 in his last 2 now. Maybe scoring that first goal yesterday gave him a bit of confidence. And now he has managed to put himself another goal up. And it, like I say, it wasn't the best of placed shots, but it's beating the keeper. And I'm 1-0 up. Let's go. Right, Koike plays it off to Pritchard, who can switch the play here, in fact, and it's a very good switch of play there to Field as well, and we'll try and work it round the man, and we have done so again. If can whip a ball in, it's not the greatest of crosses, but Hamilton can give it into Yarmouk. What a finish from the young Ukrainian man from Brentford. This man has just bagged himself a bicycle kick. 2-0 in the space of about 5 minutes. He's managed to bag himself another one, and I don't know what happened there, but a little header inside by Hamilton, and I'm pretty sure it must have been a bicycle kick, right? A clearance, headed back into the box, and oh my god, he's just wrong-footed the keeper with a little bicycle kick. How about that for audacity? Into the back of the net, 2-0. Maybe turned into the same sort of result. Unfortunately, they were marking Yarmouk that time, and 2 right there, because these last couple of games he's looked very, very dangerous. The first game he looked dangerous, but this one he is on fire so far, as he's through again, as Jackson finds the ball to him, plays the shot, and he's hit the post. Same post for the second time this game. This man could have had a hat-trick already. Headed back into a danger area, but unfortunately no one there to receive it this time. Pritchard trying to do his business, can't quite get there this time either. It's now with Udo on the ball. Can we get a challenge? That's good block there from Baba Fernandez, and Jackson's managed to keep it in. It's with Field. If he can keep the ball here, he has done so, and he can spread the ball out to Jackson now, who has some space, takes the shot, and it's not the worst of efforts from that kind of an angle, but Baba Fernandez, nice touch to keep the ball for himself that time. It's now back with Hamilton, who's getting in a lot of space himself today, and for the second game running, we might be going into the break at 2-0 up. And Pritchard, it might be more. Pritchard slides through Jackson, takes the shot. He's bagged it. It's 2. Again, in consecutive games, this man has bagged himself a brace. This time it's 3-0 within 45 minutes. We've gone from 1-0 in the first game, which we won 3-0. We've gone 2-0 up in the second game, where we won 3-0. And then now we are 3-0 up. I'm pretty sure we must be able to bag ourselves another couple in this second half, because the way this team's defending and the amount of space the boys are getting at the moment is killing the game. That is half time, boys. You would have thought it was full time with it being 3-0 at that whistle, but we have only just finished the first half. He's managed to put this man again bagging himself a brace. Yarmouk getting himself a goal with a bicycle kick. Yarmouk is just killing the game today, finding so much space, and so is Hamilton as well. And yeah, the boys, like I say, just looking so dangerous. Yarmouk could have had a hat-trick in this first half, hitting that same right-hand post twice of their goal, and just somehow not managing to find the back of the net with both of them. But as you can see here, Jackson's first goal, but let's hope we can add some more to it in the second half. Trying to be a little bit too eager that time, as Hamilton picks up the ball, slides it through to Yarmouk. Can the man himself at right mid? That was not the best of passes, but it's been kept on in the end by Field. A dangerous cross, and it's over the bar by Jackson. Right, ball played long from Shrewsbury this time. They have actually won the header as well this time. Hamilton has just missed the interception here. Astley has come in, made the challenge, and gets the ball up to Pritchard. Now it is a time to try and charge forward and charge up the field. No one's really trying to defend here. We'll lay it off to Yarmouk, who takes the shot, and it's not the worst of efforts, but it's not found the back of the net. Hamilton to whip the ball into the box from the corner, and that has been cleared. Not quite over the line apparently for the corner, but it's fine. As Pritchard picks up the ball, tries to take it round a couple of lads, and he has done so. We'll play it inside to Yarmouk, can lay it off to Field. So much space, so much time, and it's 4 now to the boys. And these boys are feeling it right now. That is now 10 goals in 3 games for the boys. It's his second in 2 games as well, his Field. That just proves the reason why I didn't want to sell him to Watford, as he bags that one into the far corner. Beautiful finish, and it's 4-0. Let's go. Like I say, just so much pressure on us in this, after getting 3 injuries in the last game. Obviously, Baba Fernandez, it was lucky that we didn't have him injured, because I don't think the game would be going the same way if he was off the field. But at the same time, I was worrying that Macau weren't here and Guess, because they are 2 lads that do like to get forward and do get forward quite well. But it's not made a difference, because Pritchard has done the business today to try and get themselves a goal back. Or can we get ourselves our 3rd clean sheet in a row? And Jackson was charging down the man again, nearly led to a goal. Like, he scored in the first half, his first goal, and that was a decent save by the keeper. Shipley to whip this corner in for Shrewsbury. It's towards the back post, towards the back of the box, shall I say. Fernandez has cleaned this up, to be fair. As I say that, he's run straight into a man, gave them the ball back. It's a chance, and it's saved by the keeper. Right, goal kick for Shrewsbury, taken long once again. Everyone this game so far has been played long, and most of them have came to us, and it's Yarmouk again coming forward, giving it to Jackson, and he's again not managed to bag himself his 3rd. And that ball has been played from Sadie straight into us again. We'll play it inside. Yarmouk had some space, but he got closed down a bit too quickly. Right, so corner again for Shrewsbury. It's with Shipley whipping it in. Good header clear, but no one really on the end of that. It's a big chance here, and it's a good save again by Savin. That's the reason why I brought him on for Jackson, just for the fact that I want to give him this chance to actually get himself a goal, to hopefully give him a bit of confidence to score some more. But right now, as I say that, so much space again for Yarmouk, and this time he has managed to bag it. He has the chance now to bag himself the hat-trick, because he fully deserves it. It's 5-0 now at home. The fans must be loving this. Look at the amount of space that Yarmouk has. He just picks his spot in between the defender and the keeper, and it's into the back of the net. Right, Elek trying to come forward to intercept, because they've given the ball away at the back a lot today. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what another goal comes from at some point. But Baba Fernandez gives the ball away this time. It could be a first goal for them. No, there we go. Astley blocking it. As I say that, we give the ball straight back away twice. Perfect. Through, and a good save by Savin. Right, Koike can play the ball down the wing to Pritchard. Adu, if he wants to make a run here, which he should do. What was the point in that, brother? Pritchard, I know you probably want to goal yourself, but at the end of the day, you've got to be playing a pass better there. But blocks him, is through, and he's put it wide of the post. We'll have this last attack to maybe make it 6, but Yarmouk is the man on the ball, and if he can bag himself a hat-trick, which he should be able to, and he hasn't, he's put the shot wide. And that is where the whistle gets blown. A 5-0 win. 2 chances at 2 hat-tricks for us today, with Jackson having the chance for 1, put his shot straight at the keeper, got took off because I wanted to give the chance to Adu to bag a goal. He didn't get one, but nevertheless. And Yarmouk, 10 efforts at goal he had today. Fair enough, he only bagged 2 of those, but he had 10 efforts at goal today. Shows how much. If that's just how many he got, how many is our whole side got today? Jesus. And altogether, our side had 20 shots at goal today. Yarmouk had half of those. But obviously, Shrewsbury bagged themselves 10 shots at goal as well. And they didn't manage to score. They really should have in a couple of opportunities. Right, post-match interview. Let's see what they're saying for us today. How will we cope with this injury crisis? I have not got a clue, because I don't understand why we're getting injuries so much at the moment. But next we have ourselves. Can you cope without Fernandez if he's out for Don't you dare tell me he's injured again for the second game running. Because if that was from the last game now, I'm not too bothered. But right now, if he is injured again, Pritchard, I know he's injured. It's a challenge for us. Right then, boys, so we have a loan to buy offer from Ajax for that young keeper we have just signed. I'm going to delegate it and say I want just the 1 year loan, and if, okay, just for a 1 year, that's fine by me. And Pritchard has also gone out with a broken toe for 3 months. God damn it. Right then, boys, so after those 2 wins today and 3 wins in a row, we are up to 16th after that. I don't know how that's possible, and we have the chance to overtake 14th if we win our first game in the next episode back at home as well. 36 points we are now on. It's up to 16th. We've climbed so many places off of that 1 win that was 5-0. We're down to a -3 goal difference. I don't know if yeah, that has made a massive difference. The fact that we're on a very low goal difference after bagging ourselves 5 goals in that last game. Somehow, Lincoln have managed to scathe themselves from being in the relegation zone, and somehow Cambridge are now down there. I didn't even see them there before, to be honest. Shrewsbury now on -11 after that 5-0 loss they have just had to us. 9 wins, 9 draws and 14 losses to our name so far this season. But after a 3-0 win, another 3-0 win and a 5-0 win, hopefully we've got some decent form now to carry on and hopefully push a bit further up the table. Like I say, first game of the next episode we have ourselves is Fleetwood, and then the second game is against that side that I was just talking about in Cambridge. So hopefully at least 1 victory from the next episode should be possible. And them last 3 games, that 3-0 has done something to us, because after losing 3-0 against Barnsley, winning 3-0 against Morecambe, winning 3-0 against Port Vale, and then 5-0 against Shrewsbury, that game we were unstoppable against Shrewsbury. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The 0 gravity keeps